Okay, so for Morphologist, we have the best features of Star Citizen Alpha 3.17, who a couple videos ago was saying quite literally that there was nothing exciting going to happen in 2022, or that there would be no development happening in 2022 because there is only focus happening on Squadron 42 this year, and that is the direction that Cloud Imperium is going. And we already know that Morphologist knows everything. He has all the answers to everything Star Citizen related, which is why he has such a big subscriber base of 200,000 people. We have not seen any progression this year at all. He is correct. We have not seen refueling game mechanics happen. All right, I'm going to be a nice guy. Let's see what he says. The best features of Star Citizen Alpha 3.17 are, perhaps he's changing his tune. I hear some sandals somewhere. I hear some flippy floppers. Do I hear some flippy floppers, Pepe? Do I hear some flippy floppers?
Shame.
Oh no, it's a bell. It's a bell? Okay.
Shame.
All right. All right. If I put in sexy music, they'll forget I said that 2022 means nothing.
The first quarter Star Citizen patch of 2022 is finally upon us, bringing with it a few changes and features that just may convince you not to skip this next installment. Hey guys, I'm Morphologis, and welcome back. With CIG's announcement of their shift to focusing on the single-player campaign Squadron 42 this year, the outlook for Star Citizen in 2022 hasn't been that great for the persistent universe, and 3.17 doesn't deviate much from what we expected, being a reasonable step forward in the form of a small patch with some big changes and just a few new features, some of which not actually listed on the roadmap. And trust me when I say those are the juicy ones. So in this video,
there's juicy ones. There's juicy development happening? Wait a second. This sounds like a completely different Morphologist here.
Take you through the visual updates, gameplay changes, and then finally the exciting new features in 3.17 in this latest installment of the best features. So sit back,
let's break dance. This is the best thing in the world. I just fucking can't, you know. Let me take a breath. Be nice, DG. Be nice. Pepe says to be nice. All right, Pepe. All right, Pepe. I'm sure he's a nice dude. I mean, our friend the Eradicator actually met him in real life, said he was a super nice dude. And I'm not attacking his character, people. I'm not. I'm just saying, you know, the opinions are always it's like watching bipolarism, you know, like it's just boom, 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 boom. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I understand that shit happens. I understand that shit happens. Okay. All right.
And if you enjoy this video and you think I deserve it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to show your support.
I'm insulting.
In 3.17, Star Citizen takes the moodiness of Hurston up a notch by adding clouds to the entirety of the planet.
Sexy.
Bringing us yet another step closer to that Blade Runner experience in Lorville. As per the lore, the clouds are kind of dirty, and that's because Hurston is a very polluted planet that the Hurston Dynamics company has been using for weapons testing. So don't breathe too deeply when you visit. Under the hood for clouds, they also fixed a bug with scattering queries, which was previously worked around. That scattering, by the way, is what gives clouds their visual density, and so this should make it run hopefully a little bit better as the code's a bit more clean. Now, while clouds certainly aren't gameplay, they are something that adds to the immersion factor of the game, and it certainly does make an impact on prospective players and existing players when they want to visit a location like this. And so for that, it's a pretty good feature, and it's definitely worth checking out when you hop in 3.17. But clouds aren't the only improvement to Hurston this time around. We're also getting Maria Pier of Heart, a new hospital location in the city of Lorville, which is great news for those of you looking to live in a dystopian society ruled by a possibly evil corporation. In my view, the teams responsible for this location, including the lore team, have done a phenomenal job of making this place feel incredibly atmospheric. It's well worth visiting, especially for the hilarious announcements that you'll hear from time to time while you're visiting. Just listen to this little gem.
Sure, we all want to be able to work longer hours, but overdosing on stimulants is not the answer. From a higher chance of accidents and mistakes to a decrease in performance and quality of work, Hurston Dynamics reminds employees that too many stints slows you down.
Or how about this one, which hilariously played right after the last one?
Feeling ready to get back to work? Ask your doctor or pharmacist how to taper your medication dosage to help you return to the job in record time.
Wait, those audio clips did not happen. According to Morphologists, there is nothing that is going to be happening in 2022. Those MP3 sound bites that you heard being coded into the game are not in the game, by the way. That's all fake news, according to Morphologists. Nothing is going to happen in 2022 in terms of progress at all. Those MP3s are fake.
Screenshot junkies rejoice because clouds aren't the only addition to 317 for the visual side. We also are getting our first iteration of rivers on Microtech. It's only one river for now, but you can find it by heading 205 from New Babbage at a distance of about 430 kilometers. It's going to be in the first patch of green spot on your way in this direction, so if you go past that, you've already passed the river. The river is currently only around 10 kilometers long, so it's not even that big. Instead, CLG are using this new river to test its performance, its visuals, and to get feedback from us about how we feel about the experience. That way they can implement those changes before it's propagated across the planet and causes problems. We can probably expect to see rivers all across Microtech, on Hurston, and perhaps on a few moons in the Stanton.
At what point does he retract his statement about no progress is going to happen in 2022? Like, is that ever going to happen? Has he said that? Has he said, okay, listen, guys, I'm wrong. 2022, actually, we're seeing a lot of progress. Like, have we heard this yet from him? I don't know. Do we ever hear that?
System, and certainly we can expect to see them in the pyro system in the form of not just water but lava eventually as well. But like all planet tech that they've introduced in the past, the first iteration isn't always perfect. It's definitely got some flaws and doesn't look realistic in some areas. This, I'm sure, is going to be addressed through more iterations going into future patches, and even before the release to the live environment later this month. Like Cloud.
In fact, 3.17, according to Morphologists, will not happen until 2023, everybody, so hold on tight. It's going to take an entire year. It's going to take one entire year before 3.17 gets put out into the PU, according to Morphologists, because there will be no production, no development happening at all in 2022.
Though there isn't a whole lot of integral gameplay experiences associated with this location just yet. There are no missions here, and there's certainly nothing to do related to the river, though it makes a nice backdrop to do hand mining or to find minables on the ground, which you can locate. In my travels, I found a Quantanium rock. One way you might use to travel this area is via a hovercraft like the Dragonfly or the new one from Consolidated Outlands. As in 317, you can also float above water in hover.
No, I can't watch it anymore. I just can't. I can't do this to myself. I just can't do this to myself. I want to see the retraction. Come on, Morphologists. I want you to say that there's actually things happening in 2022. I want to see it. Before I watch another Morphologist video, I want to see that. Because I will not watch another Morphologist video until we see that. I'm done watching it. I'm done. I'm just done.